always be asking me, Peggy Sue, how do you churn butter? And I always say to them, my name's not Peggy Sue. This is not my real accent, and I have no idea how to churn butter. But I can tell you how to fix student engagement.
Who is this girl, and how is she gonna tell us about student engagement?
There's no way she knows more about it than us.
Student engagement is at an all-time low, with the number of engaged students decreasing by the day. Education researcher Jack Karowski has found that up to 54% of students would say that they are lacking engaging school experiences. We interviewed athletic director Travis Dobbins from Norton High School to see his view on student engagement.
So have you noticed a decline in student engagement since you've worked here at the high school most recently?
For sure. I think students coming to games has definitely declined. A big part of that, I think, is students would much rather be on their phones.
Are phones really the issue?
To fully answer that question, we decided to interview former Norton High School student Jake Prentice.
What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2021.
And what were student sections like and student events like when you were in high school?
Student events were pretty popular from what I can remember until COVID hit, and then it definitely went down.
Is COVID really the issue?
It is certainly true that COVID-19 and phones are factors contributing to the lack of student engagement. However, we cannot get rid of phones, and the COVID-19 pandemic happened. We can't change that. Through our research, we have found that the biggest factor contributing to this decline in engagement is that students do not feel as if they have a place in the school.
What do you think is one thing that determines student engagement the most?
Just a sense of belonging, sense of feeling like they belong there. A lot of times when I talk to kids about, are you coming to the basketball game tonight? And they're like, no, my friends aren't going.
The University of Cape Town has found that we must build a welcoming environment to boost school spirit and participation. To have kids participate is to make kids feel comfortable enough to speak up and to have fun, rather than staring at their phones, which I'm doing right now. If you want kids to participate, you need to make them feel like they're with a group of friends, rather than an auditorium filled with strangers.
According to Inside Higher Education, the worst thing a school can do for a student is to let them stay feeling disconnected.
That makes a lot of sense. Instead of letting it be okay that the students never are engaged with any activities, they should incorporate the activities into the school day so the students are there.
That gives them no choice but to participate.
Ultimately, driving student engagement. One factor contributing to the disengagement is that there is a large portion of students in our high school who take online college courses, and if they're not stepping foot on the school grounds, then there's really no reason for them to want to participate in school events. So, a solution to this is by making it mandatory that students take at least one course at the high school in person. It is a great way to make sure that students are participating and make them actually want to participate because they're already there.
According to the Virginia Student Council Association, most kids like to feel needed, which emphasizes the importance of getting all students from different clubs and sports involved in events and assemblies.
This could look like letting the art students decorate the hallways for the upcoming games. That way, they are able to feel like they have a part in it too. For pep rallies and assemblies, we could ensure kids from all different sports and clubs get to participate, so all kids can feel represented and included. Instead of letting each separate group do what they do, allow for all kinds of groups to have an opportunity to contribute.
Many people will blame this lack of student engagement on the usage of phones. However, according to campus management platform Minga, cell phones in school can actually help accelerate a student's learning. Students involved in social outlets like sports and clubs are able to excel in the classroom with the usage of phones, further proving that taking away phones will not benefit any party involved. Instead, we propose to allow the usage of phones in and out of the classroom to benefit all students' learning. Without the usage of phones, we would not be able to complete this project. Projects that utilize phones give students an opportunity for their voice to be heard in a world where they would otherwise go silent.
We must take measures as a school to make sure that each student feels like they belong in school and at school events. The more students feel like they belong, the higher their engagement can be.
We cannot see a change in student engagement by simply proposing solutions. These solutions, along with your help and support, can help us see the change that we want to see in our school.
By first encouraging students to participate in all kinds of school activities, even if it's out of their comfort zone.
While also allowing for a change in school policy to ensure that every kid attending Norton High School will step foot on campus during the school day.
And finally, understand and see students for who they really are. If you want students to participate, you must make them feel included.
Past proposed solutions to fix student engagement ultimately will always end up where they started. Teachers and school administrators will try to find solutions, but fail. By making students know they have meaning to the school and importance to their peers, participating won't feel like a chore. It will soon be the nature of our school. Just a reminder, you are not too cool for school.
And that's how you fix student engagement.
I guess you were right.
Peggy is always dressed.